welcome back to my channel. I am back with this week's Mom Recap. Two things before I get started. One, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I post new videos every single week about news going on in the reality TV world, particularly Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom OG, Teen Mom Young and Pregnant, all these MTV reality shows. If that's something that sounds good to you, go ahead and subscribe. Number two, I just want to give a quick word from today's sponsor, Amoretu. They are an online clothing store, and they provided me with the shirt that I'm wearing in today's video. If you watch my channel for a long time, you know I love these little crisscross shirts because they're very simple. You can wear them out at night. They look nice enough for that. But you could also just wear them on a casual trip to Walgreens or whatever, or grocery shopping. So I really like these shirts. They're very versatile. This shirt in particular is also very soft. I don't know if you could tell the material. Very soft, very stretchy, very true to size. I'm in a small right now. And if you scroll through their website, pricing is actually really good as well. They have a lot of sales as well as plus size options. So I'm also going to show you the other shirt and the dress that I got from them. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This episode starts off with Tieza and Kaia. They are still fighting. Tieza says, "You're trying to yell at me." Yeah, more than trying, she's succeeding. The other friends look all awkward and somewhat annoyed that their vacation that they probably split the bill on is being ruined. Kaia drives off and her mom calls her and asks what's wrong. "It really bothers me. Tieza doesn't understand how much she hurt me in the past." Her mom tells her to protect her heart. That way the people in the house don't have to protect their ears. Brianna has been dating Briggs for a few weeks now. She says he's a catch because he has a job. Bottom of the barrel standards on this show. Ashley is still weirdly jealous, but she invited Brianna to Thanksgiving at her place. Brianna decides not to invite Briggs as her date for fear of Ashley raging out, but she does plan to see him both before and after the Thanksgiving dinner. She says Ashley has her husband Chris. She doesn't get what it's like to want a boyfriend. Oh, I don't think it's a man that Ashley is jealous about. Kayla J is arguing again with Mekael. Her mom Erica comes to talk with her, I guess it's her biological mom, and she tells her mom that Mekael told her, "Go find Mecca's real dad and see if he'll be the dad for her, because I don't want to be." The combo was over for me. I never said anything to him like that, so off limits. He fears me saying something like that. And then her mom says, "Are you sure?" "Well, I did tell him to have your own baby and see how it feels." "Well, Kayla, that's basically the same thing he said to you." "No, because I didn't say it with the intention to hurt him." "Okay, girl, whatever you say." Rachel's friend Caitlin started seeing somebody, and Rachel got jealous, so she downloads Tinder. I met this guy named Noah. Noah is surprisingly normal looking. He has all his teeth, and they're not yellow. She meets up with him, and she asks him, "Why'd you swipe right on me?" "Well, you were only a mile away." We love an honest man. "You were bored?" "Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted a friend. You were there." Imagine asking a dude why he likes you, and he says because you were close. You were there. Cheapest one to spend gas money on, like, gee, thanks. But of course, Rachel would take a warm banana at this point, so she's just like, "Tee-hee, you're so funny, Noah." Caitlin says, "I like Noah a lot. He had good hygiene, your exes didn't." Ew, like, and that's not even Rachel saying that, that's Caitlin saying that. And she wasn't the one who had to be all up next to them. Like, did Jacob and Drew smell so bad that her best friend could smell them? Like, bad breath? I don't know. Disgusting. Caitlin has been seeing her man for 3 weeks, which means it's high time for them to move in together. Meaning, you gotta move back in with your mom, Rachel. "It's not an issue, don't worry. That's cool that you found someone." "I thought you would be mad." "Nah, I got someone to keep me occupied." Rachel's willing to get along with her mom as long as she's getting laid, apparently. Then Caitlin says, "I feel like you need to take your time." She unironically said that right after she said she was moving in with the guy that she's known for 3 weeks. So I can see why these two are besties. Kayla's DNA test for Isaiah comes back and Ryan is not the father. Luke is glad, but he's still mad that she even did the test at all. "I'm friends with Ryan. Our relationship wasn't serious and it was such a long time ago." Luke is still mad, and he takes it to his mom and admits to her that we need a counselor. Mekael tells his friend, "I said something harsh on the phone to Kayla. But she lets everything slide when our daughter's with her, but I have to send my location to her when she's with me. She doesn't trust me because I got bitches." MTV did not film Thanksgiving with Ashley and Brianna, which is unfortunate because there was a blow-up fight that they didn't catch, and we just have to hear about it afterwards. Thanksgiving was a disaster. Ashley was mad at me. She went off. I canceled our pre-dinner because Brayson was sick. I tried to hug her when I got to the actual dinner. Then in front of everybody, she went off on me that I lied to her. It was toxic, but I didn't want to leave because there was so much good food there. And do you blame her? I don't. I'd let stalker-ass Ashley bitch at me in exchange for some good food. She thought I canceled to be with Briggs, which was not the case. She said that I'm thoughting and trotting. How old is Ashley again? Sounds like something your grandma would say to you. I have my own life. I can do what I want. I view his family and I don't want to lose her, but it's still my life. Can we all agree that Ashley is weird? Like, I can't imagine being that psycho attached to someone who's supposedly just a friend. And I'm sorry, but Brianna doesn't seem like the most positive, friendly presence to be around. So who knows why she has all these bitches obsessed with her. Rachel officially moves back with her mom. I don't like it, but Noah is a good distraction. Stephanie's cooking some food and she says, "You like guac, Rachel?" "Never tried it." "You know, the green shit." "No, never had it." What kind of uncultured hick shit is this? They don't have a Chipotle out there? Stephanie tells Mallory, "Me and Rachel don't fight as much now. I like Noah, and Mallory likes him too because he's chill. But I do worry that Rachel always has to have somebody. She can't be alone." Luke's mom wants to talk to Kayla, and Kayla lets loose some pretty juicy secrets here. "When I was pregnant with Araya, he went to bars and didn't help me at all." And then she does this somewhat creepy, nervous smile and this giggle, and she's like, "In the past, Luke is not very faithful." What does faithful mean to you in your generation? His mom's probably thinking like, oh, she thinks cheating is liking an Instagram model's photo. Michaela said, "No, he did the worst thing that you could do. Luke went to a bar when I was pregnant. He didn't call me back till 5 a.m. Tells me he went to a friend's house to smoke and I let it go. But later I saw on his phone he got an Instagram DM. A girl messaged him about them sleeping together." I would love to see what that girl said. "I didn't say anything because I was embarrassed. I mean, I got pregnant twice and got cheated on both times." Luke's mom seems very disappointed with him and she's sympathetic to Kayla, which is a big difference from Annette, Steven's mom, who would probably start throwing chairs at her. "Luke was not raised that way, and I'm sorry that you went through that. I don't know if I can forgive him. Sometimes I wonder, are we just wasting time?" Brianna hasn't seen Ashley in about a week. She says, "We were able to cool down." Maybe you were, Brianna, but a week of not seeing you means that Ashley's already crafting her Brianna love shrine to worship in your absence. Brianna agrees to meet up with her. She says, "My kids have been asking me, 'Mom, where's Brianna?' Yes, I blew up on you on that Thanksgiving dinner, but I was hurt." Brianna tells her, "It was so hard on me because as soon as I walked into the dinner, you blew up on me in front of everybody. I was so caught off guard. I was excited to be there, and then I felt like shit. I felt like I was failing at everything. I empathize with you. Everything happened so fast, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I just hope that I can change your mind about Briggs. Unless you start offering threesomes, I don't see it happening." Mekael brings a notebook to meet Kayla and make co-parenting plans. He's like, "Yeah, I might be moving back here soon, so we should arrange things. We have traded some low blows, but we need to move past it. I don't want multiple girlfriends around my daughter. Run it down. What exactly have I done wrong with Mecca? I told you not to have that one girlfriend around her, and you lied, and you did. And that bitch said she didn't like my daughter. Yeah, move on." What? If someone said they didn't like your innocent toddler, I sure wouldn't want my kid around them, ever. Like, I don't know how Mekael just brushed past that, like, move on already. No. They fight in the middle of the park and get nothing solved. Notebook remains unused, unless one of them is about to hit each other with it. Next is Rachel. "My mom, sister, and Hazley all like Noah. It's great, and so do I. When a guy walks in my life, I fall pretty hard usually." Stephanie says, "Why do we suddenly get along now? New dude, new mood." My god, Rachel is truly reality TV gold. New dude, new mood. "I don't see as much of you, so we're good. When I first got custody of you, Rachel, I didn't have any rules. Now I have rules, and you have a problem because you're not used to it." Back to Kayla's conversation with Luke's mom. "It took me a long time to open up about Luke's cheating. I was in denial. He thinks that I'm supposed to let it go. Do you think that you need to do something to get back at him?" And Kayla's doing her little giggles and her shrugs, super awkward. She's like, "I don't know." In other words, bitch, I already did. Luke's mom calls him and says, "I'm disappointed in you. I heard what you did." "I'm not doing this over the phone, Mom." And that ends the conversation for now. Kayla says that this is only coming up now a few years later because I'm in a healthy mental state. I've had time to process it, and I'm angry that I let myself be treated like that. Wow, so we got cheating scandals on both ends here, although Kayla has not fully admitted to hers yet. Really hoping that they go into more detail next episode, because I really did not think of Luke actually doing that. Kind of crazy. Mekael and the other Kayla are still fighting in the park. "You only spend time with your kid when she goes to you. Hopefully I'll move here and then I'll come more then." Blah, 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 fighting on the park bench. Kaia gets back to the vacation house and her and Tieza start fighting again the second she steps onto the stairs. But soon it blows over and Tieza says, "I'm sorry I got like that and walked away from you. I just can't talk to you when you're like that. Yeah, I was standoffish because you did me wrong. I just don't know what you want. It's all words." They apologize to each other, and it's all good until the cycle wears off, and they fight again next episode, most likely. And that's all for this episode of Teen Mom Young and Pregnant. What do you think of Kayla cheating on Luke and Luke cheating on Kayla? And what do you think of Noah? Does he look like he smells good, unlike Rachel's other boyfriends? Kind of had that stale cigarette vibe to them. Make sure to leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe for more Teen Mom recaps every week. Also, make sure to check out my sponsor, Amoretu, and check out all the cool clothes that they have.